Hey guys, what's going on? It's Simon here from Get Into Crypto. Today, I'm bringing you a video on a protocol that I really like. It's on the Fantom network and it's called Tomb Finance. There's some fantastic APRs. I'm currently earning around about 100% APR on my Fantom. I'm actually staking the Fantom token alongside Tomb Finance's own native token called Tomb, which is actually pegged to Fantom. So this is generating me an APR, like I said, of around about 100% for a Fantom pair with no risk of impermanent loss. So I'm pretty much getting 100% APR on Fantom. So if that sounds good, stay tuned and I'm going to show you exactly how to get set up. So the first thing you're going to need is a Metamask wallet. Most of you probably have a Metamask already. If you've ever used Uniswap, the most popular way to connect to Uniswap is using Metamask. Obviously, if you've got Metamask, it will be up here, this icon in your browser. You just click on that and I'll actually show you how to get connected to the Fantom network. If you don't have Metamask, it's pretty easy to install it and download it. You're just going to Google Metamask, go on here. You can click download now. That's going to prompt you to install Metamask wallet onto your browser. It's actually a browser-based wallet. And from there, you can just follow the steps. You'll set up your own, it'll give you a seed phrase. You have to set up a password and then away you go. Obviously, make sure you make a very good note of that seed phrase in case you ever need to recover the wallet. And you want to obviously make sure you've got a password that you're definitely going to remember. And yeah, there you are. You're good to go. Obviously, if you do want more in-depth help in terms of setting up Metamask, maybe it's not something you've done before, or maybe you're not so confident yourself. I'm sure there's plenty of tutorials on YouTube if you did want to search for one. If you felt you needed a little bit of hand-holding, then I don't think that would be too much of an issue. So you've got Metamask. Now, what do you do? So once you've got Metamask installed, you want to go over to the Fantom website. This is fantom.foundation. Again, you can just Google this and it's going to be the top result that comes up. You want to go here to Fantom DeFi and that's going to load up a separate tab. And then from there, you want to click on Connect Wallet. So it looks like I've already connected my wallet here. Let me just see. But yeah, basically when you come to this page, yeah, here we go. It's gonna give you this connect wallet, and then you just click on Metamask, and then you can actually connect your Metamask wallet to the Fantom network. And just to double check to make sure you're definitely on the Fantom network, if you go up here to this top drop down menu, you'll actually see Fantom. It'll actually appear here. So usually for me anyway, it always defaults to Ethereum, or it used to default to Ethereum when I was using the Ethereum network. You've got Smart Chain here, which is obviously Binance. So previously I've done a bit of Binance Smart Chain staking. That's why that one's there, and of course Fantom. So you want to select Fantom, and obviously that's going to give you your Fantom account. Just be mindful that if you have used the Ethereum Metamask wallet before, your wallet address is going to be exactly the same wallet address. You don't need to worry about remembering multiple addresses. It's all very easy, and you can just literally copy that address to then be able to withdraw some Fantom to. So you've got your Metamask wallet. You're attached to the Fantom network. Now you need to obviously buy and deposit some Fantom. The way you're going to do that, or what I would advise is probably the best way to do that, is to use a exchange such as Binance. The reason I really like Binance, and I'm saying, you know, showing you Binance, is because with Binance you can actually withdraw to the Fantom network. So we can see here we select our Fantom coins. So yeah, I mean, it's already selected, but yeah, you just select it from your drop down, you select Fantom, and then you put in your address. So it's just going to be coming onto your MetaMask, and you're just going to copy to clipboard, paste in there, and then you can actually select your network here. And you can see here, like, Fantom is one of the options. So you want to make sure you select Fantom as the withdrawal option, and the fee is going to be 0.01 Fantom. So it actually gives us the price here in euros. I mean, that is under 2 cents. So very, very, very cheap. And you can see I actually did a withdrawal already just before making this video. So I'm just going to refresh this page. and hopefully it's going to show me that that is completed, which it has done. I mean, this was completed pretty much instantaneously as soon as I checked, hit the withdraw and check the wallet. The Fantom had already arrived. So you've got Fantom in your MetaMask wallet on the Fantom network. Now you are all set to go to Tomb Finance and start to get some yield on that Fantom. So we're going to navigate over to Tomb Finance. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing here. So let's just go to the homepage and give a quick introduction. So Tomb Finance, first algorithmic stablecoin on Fantom Opera, pegged to, just moving out of the way, pegged to the price of 1 FTM. Okay, so this is their native token Tomb. This is actually the stablecoin that we're going to be interested in buying, because we can actually farm this against Fantom. So you've got Fantom one side, Tomb the other side, and like I say, because of the peg, there's no risk of impermanent loss. Obviously, I have to add the caveat that the peg can come out, and it can fall outside of the peg at periods, but you'll generally find that this only happens for a temporary period, and then that peg is obviously designed with the algorithm to move back in line. So you can actually see here the current price is 0.99933 Fantom for one Tomb. So very, very ever so slightly under the peg, but that's not too much of an issue in terms of what we're doing right now. And obviously, you know, if it was above the peg, that it would cost us a little bit more Fantom to actually buy the Tomb. So the fact it's below, it's quite a nice place to get involved. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So for us to actually get some Tomb and actually participate, we actually need the Tomb-LP tokens to actually participate in the farm. If I actually just show you the cemetery, then we can actually see this is the, well, I'll just move back a bit. You've actually got this Tomb Fantom LP. So this is going to be the farm that we're actually staking in, obviously Tomb Finance, and like the whole Fantom sort of spooky theme. They're called like the cemetery, but basically this is farming. And we'll just come on here and we can actually see currently the APR is 87%. That's a daily APR of 0.24, so that's what we're making in terms of our return daily on the amount invested. You can see I've already got a stake here. I've already got some LP tokens invested, but what I'm going to show you is how we can invest together and how I can actually add to that with the Fantom I've just deposited. So from here, we are going to go over to a decentralized exchange called SpookySwap. So SpookySwap is the main DEX on the Fantom network. It's the most popular place to be able to swap your tokens, your Fantom tokens, to other tokens within the Fantom network. You've also got something here called Bridge as well, which is pretty efficient. It works quite well, touch wood, since I've actually been using it. So if you did actually prefer to fund your wallet from the Ethereum blockchain as opposed to from an exchange such as Binance, and you can actually do that here. You can actually go onto your connect your Metamask wallet to the Ethereum blockchain, and then you can actually select a token from Ethereum and you can actually move the tokens across the bridge. So I'll actually go into more detail in this on another video. I'm planning on actually making a specific SpookySwap video when I'll actually show you this, but I think for now we will just move on to actually the swap, because like I say, if you follow the steps so far, you've obviously got the Fantom in your MetaMask wallet and you're actually ready now to swap some of that Fantom over to Tomb. So we will go to the swap tab and we can see here that we've actually already got Tomb and Fantom populated. What we actually want to do is go from our Fantom to buy some Tomb. So we're going to select Fantom at the top, Tomb at the bottom, and then from that 50 tokens that I just sent over from Binance, or 49.99, round it up to 50, we're going to swap half over. So we're going to swap 25 tokens to Tomb. Actually, I'm going to do this a little bit the other way around. I'm going to put the amount of Tomb tokens I want, which is going to be 25. So we're actually coming in just under the 25 tokens in terms of Fantom. What this means is when we actually provide liquidity, it's going to stake our 25 Tomb tokens plus 24.8832 Fantom tokens, because that is basically the cost of 25 Tomb. So yeah, because the Tomb peg is a little bit less right now than the cost of one Fantom. So what we do from here is we're just going to hit swap. If this is your first time swapping tokens on the Fantom network using SpookySwap, it will give you another button here saying to approve. What you just have to do is you have to approve the protocol to actually sell your Fantom for Tomb. So that's why there's an approve button there. But once you've approved that and gone through the transaction, you'll see swap. So we're going to go with swap and just waiting for confirmation. So we can see here it's told us our gas fee here is going to be 0.07 of a Fantom. So that's, you know, not even 0.1, not even 20 cents. So very cheap. Like I say, we're happy with this. It's 25 tokens plus the gas fee. So we click confirm. Obviously transaction submitted, and it's showing us here that that transaction has been successful. We can just double check by going into sort of our MetaMask, and yeah, we can see here that it has been successful, that we have actually swapped those tokens. So we can now go to our liquidity tab, and this is the tab that we can then provide provide our Fantom tokens alongside our Tomb tokens to actually be given a liquidity or an LP token to then be able to put these into the Tomb cemetery. So we're going to go with the maximum number of Tomb, and that gives us a ratio of Fantom for an equal USD dollar value. And we're just going to hit supply. And again, we've got the gas fee, we've got the total in terms of the Fantom. So we're just going to confirm that, and that transaction is submitted. And we can see here that the transaction has been approved. And if we check our MetaMask, we can see that it's gone through, and obviously the Fantom has been reduced in terms of the Fantom in the wallet has come down, showing us that we've actually used that Fantom. We've actually sort of sent it somewhere, and it's actually been converted into one of these LP tokens. So if I go to my potions, we've now got this Fantom Tomb LP token, and we've got 16.92 of these, and we will go back over to Tomb Finance now. And if we just refresh this page just for good measure, and if we come down here, normally, yeah, obviously I've got a remove button here, but I think if you're just depositing for the first time, it will just be deposit. So I'm just going to actually walk through from the cemetery tab. It's the Tomb-FTM-LP that you want to click on, and then you will just want to hit this plus button, and it's going to show you those LP tokens now that you are available for deposit. So we're going to deposit those. We're going to hit max. We're going to confirm. And again, very, very cheap fees. We're just going to hit OK or confirm again. We can see we've got a notification here saying that that's been successful. So like I say, all transactions, instant, very, very cheap fees. That's the beauty of the Fantom network. That's why it's so great for DeFi. Obviously, if you're coming in and out of different sort of DEXs and different protocols, and you're adding, removing liquidity, you're harvesting on a frequent basis, you need a network with really cheap fees to be able to sort of make DeFi really worthwhile, especially on modest amounts, such as you know, the amounts we're staking here. And yeah, I mean, it's just a fantastic network to use with so many opportunities. And this is really just the tip of the iceberg right now that I'm showing you. But yeah, we can see that those have been deposited. So this is refreshed. This was around 480 before, so we've gone up to 496. And yeah, we're just gonna refresh that one more time. And what will happen now is that as we as time goes by, we will start to earn these T-Share LP tokens, or sorry, we will earn these T-Share tokens. This is how this APR is actually paid to us. It's paid to us in a token called T-Share. And I'm just actually going to show you what you can then do with your Tshare tokens. So you've got two options with these Tshare tokens. You can either come on to SpookySwap, you can go to swap, and with your Tshare, you can then take these Tshare and you can swap them into Tomb, and then you can follow the steps that we just did in terms of getting the LP tokens for FTM and Tomb. Sorry, I need a bit of water. So yeah, you're going to swap the Tshare to Tomb, and then you're going to take half of that Tomb and you're going to go 50%, and then you're going to swap that into Fantom. So you have then an equal amount of Fantom and Tomb, and then you can come back to liquidity and you can do Tomb and Fantom LP, and you can repeat the steps we just did, and then you can come with those LP tokens and you can top up your farm here. I nearly called it your cemetery, but you can top up here. So obviously then earn an even greater yield, so you can basically compound your returns here. That is one option. The other option you can do is to come over to something called the Masonry, and you've got some absolutely incredible APRs here. Like at the moment it's over 11,000 APR. All I will say about this is it's a little bit more straightforward. You literally claim your Tshare tokens and then you deposit the Tshare. But here, you only actually will get rewarded with this APR if the Tomb price is over its peg of a 1-to-1 between Tomb and Fantom. So basically the TWAP has to be over 1. At the moment, it's just below 1. So at the moment, we're not actually going to get paid any yield for having our Tshare deposited here. So it's a little bit more risky for that reason. Obviously, the lower risk way is to harvest those profits and then accumulate more Tomb Fantom LP tokens. However, as we can see here, with an APR of 11,000, we can actually see that, okay, sorry, 1,100, we can actually see that the APR on the cemetery is right now just under 100, is 87 basically. So yeah, your APR here with being 1,100, then you've almost got 11 times the APR. So if this is only available for 1 day out of 11, then you're actually still better off actually being in this pool and doing the Masonry. So yeah, it really depends on your risk appetite and whether you want to have that sort of stable, regular income where you know what you're getting every single day in terms of your rewards, or whether you're prepared to obviously wait a little bit, wait a few days to get those rewards come through from the Masonry. All I can say is when those rewards do come through, they are very, very worthwhile. And normally this peg is not below 1 for much more than a day or two. So as you can see at the moment, it is below 1, but I would have thought over the next sort of day or two that it will go back above 1 and we'll actually start getting those really nice juicy yields on our T-shares here. So yeah, just to recap then, I went through the process of buying Fantom on, well, sort of sending Fantom from Binance once you bought it, actually connecting your Metamask wallet to the Fantom network, and then withdrawing into your Fantom network on Metamask. And then I went through actually buying some Tomb tokens using SpookySwap, and then actually depositing those tokens on the Tomb-FTM-LP to earn a yield of up to, at the moment, around 86, 87%. And then I talked about the T-share, what you can do with those T-shares, whether you actually go back to SpookySwap and you convert them into more Tomb-FTM-LPs, or whether you actually want to stake those in the Masonry and have a chance to get an APR of up to 1,100%. So yeah, hopefully you found that useful. I will be coming out with some more videos very, very soon. I want to cover SpookySwap in a bit more detail. Also want to take a look at Liquid Driver and Beethoven as well, a couple of other protocols I'm using at the moment. Those are the main ones I'm using. It's Tomb Finance, it's SpookySwap, it's Liquid Drive, and it's Beethoven. So between the four of them, I think you've got some really interesting plays, and they open up so many possibilities in terms of DeFi earning potential on the Fantom network. So I look forward to talking you through those next time. If you have enjoyed the content, please do like, share, subscribe. It's really going to help me in terms of growing the channel. If I get your support, I don't ask for anything more than that. And yeah, see you on the next one.